there is this gap in treatment. And when you narrow it down, I mean, the number of patients that have suffered from moderate to severe chronic neuropathic low back pain, is anywhere from 4 to 5 million people, just based on claims data. But we know that that's the tip of the iceberg because there's a lot of patients that aren't actually getting treated. At the end of the day, as an analyst, what we're looking for are technologies that are efficacious, that treat large segments of the population, and also provide, obviously, improved economics for the patients, the physicians, and the health system. Most spine products in the market are approved under a 510K pathway, which is just based on a predicate device. So, what we see is a lot of Me Too products in the spine market, particularly from the device perspective. So, having a BLA or a PMA, for that matter, is certainly more valuable from an investor perspective, in our view. Most products in the spine market are approved under a 510K because these are traditionally hardware devices. So to have a biologics, have a BLA or a PMA is certainly more valuable. As Flag said, there is more rigor. There's certainly more. There's more moat too in terms of its ability to be protected from an IP perspective, and that they have a set amount of time, a number of years before someone else could potentially apply for something that may or may not have something similar. So Infuse has been probably the best, orthobiologic in the market, but that product is associated with spine surgery. So if there's about 1.4 million fusions a year, you're really hamstrung to using that product in patients that are undergoing some type of fusion. Whereas, as Dr. Gurnett was talking about, this gap in treatment between what is, conservative management versus surgical care, presents an opportunity for a much larger subset of patients. Just to put it into perspective, the orthobiologics market is about a $5 billion market globally, but that includes use in a variety of musculoskeletal areas. And the spine hardware market is about a $10-12 billion market, depending on who you ask and what day. And both of these are very mature markets that medtech investors look at because they grow, a couple points a year. They're not the most sexy markets, if you will, in terms of, investor interest. But that's why I think, people are looking for really novel alternatives, and certainly DiscGenics could have the potential for that if approved. If DiscGenics sticks to their timelines that are set before them with the FDA, if they get approved, yeah, it's uncorrelated in the sense that they can continue to develop and raise their value. And again, as an analyst, we always kind of take caution. We try and toe the line between committing full bore with saying, well, yes, this is going to get approved, right? I mean, there's always a chance that something could not get approved, but frankly, I think what Flag and the team has done clinically with the science, with the program that they've built, the quality controls, it's certainly encouraging from my perspective, having covered the spine markets for 10 plus years now.